Diving into space, I take my place of escape and break gates of hate, shattering, scattering debris. Diving into space, I take my place of escape and break gates of hate, shattering, scattering debris. Diving into space, I take my place of escape and break gates of hate, shattering, scattering debris. Diving into space, I take my place of escape and break gates of hate, shattering, scattering debris. Diving into space, I take my place of escape and break gates of hate, shattering, scattering debris. Taking oaths, breaking chokes, creating hope while making dope. Music fresh, I press on. I'm a little bit happier now. Extend that hand and crack a smile. Yeah, we're all linked up somehow. I think of instincts that'll leave us extinct. The only way for me to survive is with distinct actions. It's not life that you're trapped in. You got purpose at the search beyond a worthless purchase. Furnish your mind till that shit is perfect. I blasted the walls of my mental hell cell, keeping my music stale in a frail state. I tailgate creation, hope before collision. Some memories of prison, so view them with caution. And some of them should just be forgotten. Be forewarned that forward is the direction that I'm sketching into entries. We're dripping in, you can find me sipping, drinking instant music, and we all turn into waterfalls, flowing into creeks and playgrounds where a young child spends so much of his day, his hopes and his dreams on display. These fragile fragments of a person can decay. Don't delay taking that chance, but be careful who and what you dance with. Advance is the plan to take a man out of his stance. Diving into space, I take my place of escape and break gates of hate, shattering, scattering debris. Diving into space, I take my place of escape and break gates of hate, shattering, scattering debris. Diving into space, I take my place of escape and break gates of hate, shattering, scattering debris. Diving into space, I take my place of escape and break gates of hate, shattering, scattering debris. A weightless body in orbit, I abandon the concept of a forfeit and embrace the mind state of a sorceress and ancient magicians. Ignorantly labeled as freaks, now we can speak with confidence and conviction. My only addiction is to smile, opening up the spectrum of colorful reflections containing directions to other dimensions. This blue sky was once a dark city, lost in self-defeating thoughts about how we wasn't fitting in. I'm standing at the edge of a cliff, ready to win, regardless of the heartless. These heavenly sounds come down on targets, carved and chipped away. Descriptive display of forgotten weight, a realm that is seldomly seen, already melting in your memory, mesmerizing mentally. In a trance, that's the way it's meant to be. These lyrics hold keys, the healing power revealed. I spilled and dropped and broke and said the wrong things and made room on my neck for things that caused pain. And now I aim to gain a name. Hell, no, I'm not ashamed. The blame can drain, the same contain your brain with shame and lay down in your grave slain. Remember these words from a boy with no clue who was formerly disturbed. I write these songs for you. One planet, one sun, with water and air, prepare to rise above despair. I stand and watch and support with encouragement, aware for the nourishment of friend. And I'm out, and I'm out, and I'm out, and I'm out, and I'm out. Diving into space, I take my place of escape and break gates of hate, shattering, scattering debris. Diving into space, I take my place of escape and break gates of hate, shattering, scattering debris. Diving into space, I take my place of escape and break gates of hate, shattering, scattering debris. Diving into space, I take my place of escape and break gates of hate, shattering, scattering debris.